Some people need to have C2 level and so on. Doesn't matter.
He has no aim according to these levels, according to C, E, R, F. But I recommended him to pass such exams because he doesn't know where to lead himself, and I said that I got much work to do only after getting this certificate, because now I can something to show my clients as a proof improvement of my abilities.
True, yeah. C1 and C2, yeah, they're different. They're totally different. I think I'm preparing for the C2 level, and it's too complicated.
As I said, it was a hard slog, even completing reading task. Not talking about listening. Listening also. What inspires those people? And you have two lines with options to choose, and you need to listen and find what exactly. And those some quite strange things to choose as to me, but I don't know, I haven't got results yet. I can't say for sure. At least my speaking and writing supposed to help me, but there is no way to determine whether I pass or not yet. Okay, let's see.
Good luck. Yeah, and I can't imagine it. How it looks like in real life, because a lot of people told me.
Look, those books from Cambridge University Press. You may have run into them.
Yes.
Those texts from this book are far from reality. They're about some car and speed journey, or listening dedicated to some profession and what they do and on their occupation. But what I saw was some abstractive topics about some research or things that are far from me. I would say I'm stupid for such things as they put on my shoulders. Any news from your life? Haven't seen you for ages.
Yes. That's true, yeah.
What has happened to you recently?
Nothing special. Just
that good news too.
working, studying, and I had to work and with the Olympic Committee here in Yekaterinburg, but it was cancelled because of the pandemic.
And how does it appeal to you? What were you supposed to do?
Interpreter.
You were hired as one.
Yeah, but I was cancelled because of the pandemic.
And when they are going to have this meeting?
Maybe in November.
Okay, maybe it is better, or you have more time to prepare.
To prepare for that?
I don't know. Maybe I think everything requires some effort.
Yeah.
Yes. I have been transferred to Yandex Travel from Yandex Drive, and now I have to call to the USA to cancel some booking, or to change dates, or to tackle some issues, and it's not that difficult. As you said previously, people rather tend to speak using simple words, It's sort of difficult.
In real life, yes, that's true. They speak by using some simple phrases and words and
Yeah, I was surprised that I managed to go broadcast. I thought some troubles were too.
broadcast.
Oh, look,
I think
who's coming?
Super Z. Yes.
Super Z is here. Assalamu alaikum.
Nico.
Hi, how are you?
Oh,
Can you hear me very well?
better than nothing. How are you?
Nothing.
Hello, Alexandra.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. How about you?
Just right. Just good. It's amazing to see Vladimir.
After a long time.
Oh, really? You can't imagine how it's difficult to make yourself do something in the only free evening. when I complete my work, I just go to go and find place to lay down. But now schools are going to be closed soon. That's why
You got some free time.
a bit, but enough for our cozy entertainment.
Entertainment.
Yes, that's how. What's new with you, Spurzy? It's a pleasure that you both joined.
Thank you. I have to turn off. I don't know why it's not working in with my. I will head out, okay? Then because I want this to work. I cannot hear you in
Okay.
headphones.
Just I hear sound when someone trying to join. It's quite convenient in this application.
Google Meet or Google App.
They have closed Hangouts, but as I see, Google Meet much better than that one.
Then what?
Okay. Oh,
Zoom or what?
then Hangouts, the simple Hangouts. Previously were two programs, Hangouts and Meet, Google Meet. But then
Google Meet.
they came to arrive at a conclusion that what's the point in having two similar applications and shut down Hangouts. That's helpful. By the way, this year I'm helping with exams, Cambridge exams.
Campus exam.
Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Your students?
Not exactly. Because I'm giving lessons to students as a teacher at Cambridge Center. I was asked to help in running Cambridge exams, and I have done one of them, and two more I wait. It's quite interesting task. I can put it in my profile that I helped with that.
Yeah, that's true. It makes sense. Yeah.
They pay only in dollars, if we would say, $3 or $4 an hour, but it's more about status than about money. So Crazy, what is your latest?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Partly. Yes, when you speak, half of your words missing somewhere.
You hear me?
Now I think it is getting better. Now, Sabrina, try again, please. Be so kind as to try it again.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can, my dear. And
if you can't hear me, I will remove my head. By the
some troubles erect with your...
Okay, I'm removing it.
Yes, much better. Much better. Sabrina, what is your latest?
But why can't I just hear you very well?
You can hear me or not? I didn't get.
I think now better. Hello?
Hello.
Okay.
Please do.
Wait, I was
How long have
I
you...
was
Sorry?
watching. There is a Russian lady in not in Morocco, but she's interested in Moroccan people, and she's making videos. She's talking Arabic very, like very very good.
She has
I
a
think
good
I
command
will
of
answer it.
Arabic.
Yeah, she knows Arabians, and she speaks whenever she goes live. She speaks Arabic. She's a Russian lady, and in a video she was given some examples of Russian vocabulary, like yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yazine. Yazine, I don't remember what she said.
Yes, you...
Right?
Zinab.
Yazine is
Vladimir.
I am Zineb, right?
Yes, you are Zinab, and you have a sister. I'm Vladimir,
I don't know how to say it.
and this
But I'm
this
just
beautiful woman is Alexandra. We are friends. Can you recall it? Trinity, we kind of all these things. We are
But what is
friends.
enough?
We are friends. Your name is Zainab, and this is Alexandra. I'm Vladimir. We are friends. Oh, it's my friend Yusuf. Assalamu alaikum, Yusuf. How are you?
Walaikum assalam. I'm fine, you?
All the same. These are my beautiful friends. Zainab, her nickname is Trinity, and Alexander Park.
Oh, nice.
I
Where are
have-
you from?
Alexander, you need to... some why you have turned...
I'm from
Okay.
Russia.
Oh, nice. You... Блин, сейчас.
Take it easy.
Russia, yeah.
Yeah.
He has just started learning English, that's why he has some difficulties with speaking. But he's leaving for Dubai soon.
Yeah,
He's going to move to Dubai.
yeah.
Yusuf, why are you going to Dubai?
I'm going to buy the work.
To work, well
To
done.
work.
And what are you going to do there?
Куда я поеду, что ли?
Don't ask in Russian, we speak only English here.
I don't
It's not
understand you.
Russian.
Please,
What are you
send
going
me.
to do there?
Take going to do that.
I'm going to do there.
To
Yeah.
do there?
What are your plans?
Okay. I'm see new chair, and I'm buy new chair maybe.
You're
No. Блин, как это? It's new model maybe buy. I'm going. I think that going to Dubai. Сейчас, секунду.
take it easy. Speak
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you're free. Then I feel free. Okay. How can we invite our friends here? They have forgotten about the speaking club, I suppose.
Because
I go to Dubai and I think new model chair.
chair.
Yeah, chair.
It's me.
Yusuf, explain us what do you mean by chairs? People don't know it.
Ah,
Okay, you may buy my chair if you want. Would you like one?
no. It's I go to Dubai and find a nice new model chair. It's the best chair.
In the world.
Maybe their chair been it's great.
But why are you going to buy this chair? What is the purpose?
In
What for?
in Dubai.
Yeah. Так, ща.
Just try to
Why
figure
don't
it
you
out.
buy my chair instead of Dubai's? That's all.
No. Сейчас. In the Dubai, tax. Dubai been new cheddar in the old work. Oh, блин.
Okay, make your statement and then tell us. It's okay. Feel free. And Zainab, tell me please, what's your latest? You haven't told us yet.
Study. And study. It's all
Study.
my latest.
Have you passed
Let's
exams?
go. I just have studies.
Study. Yeah.
Yeah.
This was like me.
Okay, so if you have something to say, go on.
No. I mean, you asked me that before, like when you go live or something, you keep asking me, do you have something to say? I actually don't talk based on my own. I just talk based on questions.
I
Like,
know you. I know
Because
your kind.
you know, that's why I like your live stream, because you keep asking and you know how to ask people, to ask the members, so you keep the interaction in the video. That's cool. That's why I like it. But if you start like making me embarrassed,
No, it wasn't about you, my dear. I know that you're kind. It was Yusuf who was asked. I just if he wants to tell something about his job.
What were you talking about?
We're talking about some abstractive things.
Random topics.
Yes.
hello Yusuf. This is Zina from Morocco. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yusuf, can you explain us what are you going to do in Dubai, and why are you going to buy this
Chair.
chair?
Chair in Dubai.
This chair.
Ладно. Так, there will be models of new models from all over the world, and maybe I find new models, and I так, сейчас. I bring in the back to my fabric.
And you are doing it for your work, for your job. I mean, place where you work in. Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
You explained well. Well done. Excellent job. Now we should talk about something
Something else.
But maybe we'll talk. What kind of job do you do, Yusuf? Why do you need those chairs?
I don't understand him. Please understand me.
Okay, I'll explain you. Alexander, maybe you will do it better than I do.
What is your job? Why do you need to buy those chairs? Do you understand?
Yes. Okay. One means I think. Mm, my fabric goes to next level, and we find new model chair, and tax. We tax going to a new and we going to new exposition.
Whoa, well done.
Exposition?
He means exhibition, I think.
Exhibition.
Yes. It's okay, but the most important thing we got here. Okay. Now I will cast. I need to send. Okay.
The link.
Now I will.
Link.
Oh, you hear me this way. It's like my sound is coming from this bookcase, yes?
Sound.
The quality of my sound is
Sound.
bad, yes?
No, I can hear you clearly.
It's strange because I just opened our broadcast and
On YouTube.
yes.
Your sound's the best.
Okay.
It's
Sound.
It's okay.
Most important thing is the quality.
And it's okay,
Quality.
as you said. Zainab, can you hear me well, or it's rather bad quality of my voice?
Yes.
I need to know because sometimes my camera
can hear
takes
you.
over my micro here.
Micro.
It was funny story when I called to the USA in order to tackle some issues, and it was Indian who answered me. I'm trying to explain her that we need to cancel one booking, but she always asking me like, can you tell us your confirmation number? I'm trying to do it, but she politely asks me again, and I can't get why she is doing it all the time. But then it appears that after my vacation, my camera took control over my micro, and sound was coming to it instead of this micro, and it was such a awful situation because I put all the blame on her while it was my mistake. It was me who made a mistake because I didn't check
Ah.
it before. I hadn't checked it
It was
before.
it was your mistake. Okay.
Yes, and that's why I'm asking you if you hear me well.
I can hear
Okay, now we are broadcasting it, and let's. Zainab, do you know that I have tried to pass C1 exam?
What?
I have tried to pass C1 exam. CAE.
you.
I didn't hear you well.
It's exam for C1 level, Cambridge exam.
Cambridge exam. Certificate Advanced of English.
I haven't done it. Have you?
I have tried, but
Hey,
according to what I have experienced, I can't say I passed it.
it was a challenge.
It
I
was
suppose.
I didn't do it.
challenging thing.
English is not something now for me is a goal. You get me? I don't want to improve my English. Like I don't want to. I'm not focused with English. It's not something really important. I know it's important, but it's not that much important for me at the moment.
You are at the high levels of English. If you want to look, ask Yusuf. Yusuf, does she speak well?
No, it's not about speaking.
In general.
Maybe I'm fluent in speaking, but I don't know a lot of things.
I don't think what say. I don't know what say.
Okay. Yusuf, if you want to tell some.
Слышу, как говорится, вас.
Here.
I'm listening to you.
Да, I
Listening
listen
to you. Oh, listen.
and relaxing.
Okay, if you want to have such experience, you may do. Especially look at my beautiful friends. I have known them for how many years?
I try to understand him and
Him or me?
yeah.
All of us.
As I expected, not too many people came, but at least my best friends. I need one more.
Because everybody's busy.
Yes, I think this part of year is quite difficult to free up some time to participate in such meetings. I made myself with difficulty to come because
Take it easy.
it's not that easy as you think.
I like your mug.
What that? What does it mean, mag?
Mug. You don't know?
Mag, let me see. Mag.
M-U-G. Кружка.
Guys,
Mug.
guys, please 1 second. I found it's a nice function that then you program.
You like Meet Google Meets?
No, yeah.
It's free, by the way. You can use it whenever you like.
There are subtitles here.
Subtitles? Look, really? Alexander, if you pay attention on at the bottom, you can see a function that helps us to turn on subtitles.
Wow.
Something weird. And I see what you are talking. Look.
Yeah.
Zainab, look here. Listen. I haven't seen such
Action.
things.
I've never seen it.
And Uh,
It's like a movie with subtitles. Now we can feel ourselves as if we were actors.
and I'm easier understand him.
Look, it seems like comics. Zainab,
Obviously.
pay attention that at the bottom you can turn on subtitles, and if you do it, it will be quite funny to you. Have you found it? Subtitles. Maybe because Alexander, are you using phone or PC?
I
I'm
can
using
see.
my
I can
phone.
see. I can see the subtitles.
And they are reading us well. Whatever we say, they put our words in the correct way. Incredible piece of work. Zainab, when are you finishing your university or degree, whatever it is?
Maybe after 2 months.
Oh, it's the last step of your.
Done in university.
I was studying at university. Oh wow, that's great.
So it's like I'm gonna be done.
Bachelor
with
degree or master degree.
Oh my god, I'm still young for master.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry.
22. It's what is it? The oh my god, what is it? I don't know what is it in English.
What kind of work you like?
Bachelor degree.
Master degree or bachelor degree.
Bachelor degree.
I'm not
sure it's called like
intending
this.
to do master. I'm not intending to do master like after that.
You
this
study. Oh.
Because
You
I'm done with
study.
studies. I mean, okay, I'm like tired. So after I finish my bachelor degree, I'm gonna just rest a bit and see, because keep studying for me is not beneficial
It
for
hurts.
the
Yeah.
brain. You have to practice what you have studied. So that's what I'm looking for, like to work in a company or something in order to practice what I've studied. Then I will think about the master after I understand things in the practical way. You got me?
Yes,
Yes.
and I left my previous university because I thought there was no use in continuing it, and now having acquired my new prospects, I decided to enter my university where I'm studying now, but I hardly managing to complete the second degree because
Which are you studying?
yes, they make me study things that are far from my understanding, like some writers or do some tasks that I can't understand how to do, and so on. Not only about English, and but also about some things that quite I would say hardly distinguishable.
Yes, I know it.
It's some kind of torture to me.
Oh my gosh.
Uh,
Time flies really, because 10 years ago I graduated from the university. Oh wow.
Zainab, what are you planning to do after completing your
I told
last
you.
task?
Like I'm not intending most of people, they wish to finish the bachelor degree then to go to master. You understand? but that's not my wish. Even if I'm accepted or something, I don't wish that. I'm looking forward to work, to do something, like
Just start.
to feel the practical things of my study,
Just
to work
start
in companies,
looking. Yeah. But
improve my career, my skills.
But what do you read in the university? What is the main subject?
university subject.
Business management is not something like very specific, because the more you study, the more you get specified. But I'm not yet have a specific thing to study. I can be accountant. I can be working in a bank. I can be working in anything. Do you get me?
Yeah, I did.
But I'm not specified in something. 3 years, it's university. Like, I hate that. Actually.
Have you given it a thought where to go? What kind of job appealed to you?
You ask me a question that is hard, because I don't know the job that would suit me, because I didn't experience it yet.
Mhm.
Even though I keep, before I was saying maybe accounting would be, about what? Maybe accounting would be better. You get me?
Mhm.
But accounting is not something that when I study it, when I ask people who work in it and how is the environment in working as an accountant, it's not fun actually. It's not how I study it. It's not fun. You keep in the office.
It's
You keep
different. It's different.
It's kind of
Yeah.
like, oh my god, it's not fun. And I love fun things. I don't like to keep sitting in a chair and just working. I love physical things. I want to touch things. Maybe marketing. I think marketing is fun.
Marketing.
No.
I'm looking forward to have an internship in marketing, to experience the environment. It's really exciting for me. Maybe in a bank, but a bank, I'm not that kind of banks. I don't like that.
Allah will punish you for working in a bank.
Why? Why?
Because you
No.
can't work here.
You can never say that God would punish someone, even if he's not Muslim, is not in your religion, because you don't know.
And now you look like a Muslim.
Sorry,
You look like a Muslim. How should I treat you?
I'm not talking about looking as a Muslim or looking as not. I'm talking about generally. You cannot know. لا يعلم الغيب إلا الله.
Allah
So-
said in sacred Quran that
Only
He
God
made
knows.
those who work
No,
in this sphere
You have to be
His
careful.
enemies.
If you're a Muslim, if you're a Muslim, you have to be careful of your words, that you say something that is not even in Islam. You say you will be punished by God. It's not something that it should be said.
Okay, let's frame it in a different way. You may be punished for such things.
You might be.
Yeah, that
be.
would be better, but it's kind of hurting.
Please, guys, don't say
Anything like
a topic of religion. I don't
That's not.
understand him.
That's not. No.
I don't understand him, and
No.
me, it's hard.
No, wait. I'm not talking about my religion, because I didn't mention my religion. I say generally, you cannot say something to someone like that. Even if you're Jewish, Muslim, Christian, you cannot say you will be punished by God. I'm just answering, defending myself.
But what if God said Himself about this punishment and mentioned
Right.
that whoever does it will be punished?
I don't understand actually. What did you say?
I mean, what if God Himself mentioned such things that whoever does it will be punished?
But as I know, as a Muslim or as a person who studied, who read, someone okay, sorry, who read, like you're talking based on your Islam, right?
Yes,
Or-
it's based on
Okay.
Islam.
Because before, I know before all of that, like someone, you cannot say you will you will be punished or you will be something, and you don't know, because that's mentioned already in the Quran. Do you get me? But you can't say. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, of course I do.
Because okay, you will say okay, it's mentioned that if you do that, you will be, but you don't know. I will be in hell or in heaven.
It's not about that. It's just about your actions and what is followed by them.
Anyways.
Okay,
Anyways, I'm just answering.
Let's
Anyways,
move
I'm
on.
just answering you. I'm just
let's put it behind and
let's
go
just
on.
behind
Find
because,
yourself.
you know, I will just say one thing. I don't like to talk about religion first. Second, I don't want to listen or to talk, have a conversation with someone who doesn't know much. You get me?
Okay. Can we skip it and go on?
Let's move on.
It's okay.
Say no.
Zainab, are you leaving your country after graduating?
I don't have money to go somewhere else.
You need to get a hang of some profession in your country if you want to leave it. Yes.
I have financial problems first, but before I'm not independent yet. Like I don't have my money. I don't want to go there. Even if my parents would give me, I would not just accept that. You get me? They give me money all the time. I have to go somewhere, and I'm able to be somewhere else. I have to work in my to be able to live alone in my country, then go somewhere else. It's not. You get me?
Just want to I don't know, find some occupation in your country, but be able to live it at your will.
Not only that, I mean to be able to live alone, because I'm not able yet.
I get you. But why don't you like living with your family? She burst into tears.
No. Unsure.
Вы сейчас, получается, поругались, да? Чуть-чуть.
We don't understand. We can't understand you. Speak in English, please. And she left us for good, I suppose.
I don't know. Maybe she's got some problems with the internet.
Yusuf, what do you think?
What?
Did you just have a fight?
Yes, some kind.
Why?
Kind of.
Because she was offended that I would stoop to that level, and it was downright rude of me to behave like that. I'm thoroughly ashamed. Please, Zainab, return. We need you. Alexandra, why do you think she takes it in such serious way when we start talking about religion?
I don't know. Because religion is such a difficult topic for everybody. Personally, I don't like to talk about religion, obviously. No.
Okay, I think if no one's offense anyone, we should take everything easy, unless it.
It depends on the culture, how
Maybe.
they can accept it.
Okay, now let's talk about something else. Let's talk about, for instance, you have become a cultural minister and you need to attract tourists.
Cultural minister?
Maybe, I don't know how we should call such a man or a woman, and you need to attract more tourists to your country. How would you do it?
Don't ask me about that. Because I have no idea what you are talking about.
Minister of Culture. I checked.
Minister of
Minister of
Minister
Oh, no,
of Culture.
I like how subtitles show what you said. Minister of Calm.
Who, me?
Why?
When you were thinking and you said Minister of Calm, and
Culture.
And
Culture.
it took a word like Minister of Calm.
Calm.
Why Zainab out?
I don't know, maybe she hates me now and don't want
No.
to be part
No.
of
Maybe.
my
I
friend
think
circle.
she's having some problems with the internet.
Maybe.
Mm,
This happens.
okay. Oh, okay. You think that I going to Dubai?
To buy some chairs.
Yeah.
That's all I'm
Yeah,
thinking of.
Well, let's talk about chairs. Yusuf, what kind of chairs do you prefer?
Okay. I prefer chair in the maybe model samurai, and maybe model SU10. Okay, you think model SU1 or samurai?
I think samurai would be best for you because when you sit on such a chair, you feel as if you were a great emperor of Japanese, and it makes you feel that you achieved a sense of purpose in your life, and that's what helps you to get on with it. That's why I would prefer this kind of chair. But what kind of chair would you?
When I sit the on chair model samurai 10, I feel tax something the best.
Okay, it is going to be a topic of our discussion.
It's the best model and the best design. Так, потом что о нем можно еще рассказать? Maybe. Так. Maybe. I don't think new model. Как? Сейчас. I maybe don't feel new model them samurai item. That's because the samurai 10 the best model in the best model и наилучшая находка человека, как это сказать, блин?
We don't understand you. Speak in English. Use translator in case you can express some thoughts.
Physical and person. It's a nice physical person.
Okay, it's a nice for it's nice for a nice person. It's nice.
Yeah.
Very nice person.
Okay, Zainab. Hello.
Hi. Sorry for just heading out so quick.
I was afraid that you took everything seriously and was set to burst
No,
into
don't worry.
tears. You know how I love you, my friends. If you
Okay.
think that I stoop to that level, that
No, I just left for something. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
to have a smoke, yes?
Right?
To have a break.
Yes,
Sorry?
let's go break.
What did you say?
Zainab, today's topic is chairs. What sort of chairs do you prefer to sit on?
What do you mean?
Look, I like samurai chairs because when you feel stressed, you may not only sit on it, you may lay down and feel as if you achieved a sense of purpose. And you may jump for joy if you have such a chair because it imbibes you with feeling that you are successor of the world and it makes you incredible. That's why.
What kind of chairs?
I don't know what kind of chairs you like. I like samurai one.
I
Sorry?
don't like them.
When you have found a new job, what chair would you like to sit in your office?
Comfortable or
Zainab, isn't such difficult question? Okay,
Yeah, I found it's kind of. I don't understand it.
okay, let me frame the question differently. What kind of chair are you sitting on now?
I'm sitting on my bed.
That's trouble. Because we're talking about chairs.
Because I'm not sitting on any chair. I don't like chairs because the chairs are making you kind of. Most of the chairs are kind of annoying.
Okay, let's add to our today's topic, sofas. Why do you like to sit on your sofa?
What are you talking about?
About your sofa, it's quite obvious. It's black between
No,
this.
what are you intending to say? I mean, what's the purpose of asking this question so I can go
Because
quick and see?
today's topic, if you take a look on my website page, chairs and sofas. That's why I'm asking you about sofas. Okay, if you feel like talking about fun,
So funny.
speak about this thing.
Hey, I have what? What? What?
It's my pan.
Oh. But I have air condition.
It's in the room on my left, but it can't work out to my small cozy office.
Cozy office.
Yes. Oh, well, would you like me to show you things that I've done recently?
Recently. What have you done or what have?
Wait a minute. I have colored some
What have you done?
toys, and I didn't think that it would be so appealing to me. But before
Handmade. I suppose.
What are you talking about? You don't investigate! Shut up! Don't talk to me like that! Otherwise I will! I forgot this word. Bye-bye. I mean, look. This is an elf. I have painted it. Can you see it?
Yes.
And these are some kind of wares, and it was my hobby for some time. You can see some soldiers here. It was made by me. I mean, their color. How do you like my new hobby?
It's like hobby.
It looks nice.
Have you got a hobby?
Ah, yeah, cute.
For sure.
And Alexandra, what do you usually do when you have some free time? What kind of hobby?
Reading some books.
And
Listening to music. Maybe sometimes. But
what is
outside,
boring
I would say I don't have free time.
what a boring life. What about you, Zainab? Have you got some free time?
Yeah. Sometimes, yes. It's not free time. I don't have free time. I just dedicate time to the thing that I want to do. You get me?
Mm-hmm. And
Like I'm always doing something. I know how to fill my time and not to be bored.
oh, you know, look what I found. But I have no time to complete this book.
A new book,
Yes,
just
it's
for your
amazing one.
very young learners. Okay.
It's essential part of my work to acquire new knowledge of how to work. And part of this book is how to work with young ones. And because of
How
its
to
tendency-
teach. How to teach.
how to teach, what kind of games, what time dedicate to every part of a lesson and so on. It's amazing one. I think I should parcel it as soon as possible. And I'd like to admit that I worst to read Edward Gibbon's book in English, and I have read one volume already, and I admire his style of writing. It understandable while you can grasp the importance of what he reads, and also it's in such a style which makes you read it with no stop. Have you read such a book in your life?
Yes, I have, but no, not his works.
Not exactly Edward Gibbon. I mean, some book in English, for instance, which touched your soul and made a lasting impression, created a lasting
Yes, I
impression.
think yes, I have.
What is it?
I can't remember the title.
But at least
I mean,
first of it. What was about?
about world, the whole
But what kind of hole? In your
about world.
in my chair
I
or
will
what?
show you. No. Brave new world.
Oh, and can you tell us the main idea?
About how the society existed in the past, I think. How people lived in the past and how they, I don't know, just need to find something, but society, I think, about human beings, how they lived
In the past or what?
in the past. Yeah, in the past.
Okay.
About progress and the feelings, the actions, and how they accept the world. But remember some politics, I think emotions, love, family, art, and science, and happiness, and something like that.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Zainab? Any book that made you trembling?
I don't read books a lot. Like,
Maybe
I
movie
don't know.
or song, something which dates back to your childhood.
I love the emotional side of the things. You hear me? Like listening to something that could be emotional. But I hear some noise. Hello, Yusuf. Can I talk?
She keeps everything in herself, and do not let us in it. I can't read her. I still can't read Zainab. I have known her for many months, but there is no clue to her soul. I don't understand her, really. As to
Why?
Alexandra,
What makes me say that? Because I said
you
don't-
conceal everything from people. You do not let them in on your secrets.
well, I think that's normal from anyone, not only me. People don't talk about themselves a lot.
I am a kind who can tell everything, but you are a woman with some.
I just need. I also talk about myself. I just need the purpose of saying it, like talk about my personal life, for example. it should have a value for you, so I can tell you. Do you get me? Why should I just tell it? Or for me, of course. If I feel like bad or something and I couldn't find anybody to talk to, I could talk to Alexandra. I don't mind. It's not something that's it's really hard for me to express myself. I don't do it a lot. I just need to do it when I need to.
Okay. What should we talk about yet? Maybe something happened to you.
In my life? During
Yes,
Please,
my
Mom.
dear, your hair.
my hair.
Not your hair. Your hair, I mean. It's such a pleasure that you joined this meeting. I have been missing for you for a long time because it's such a strange feeling when you want to meet your friends, but it's so difficult to do something after your work. You want to read a couple of pages and lay down.
So funny.
And Zainab, any news?
He keeps asking the same question.
The same questions you keep asking. The same questions.
Okay,
Same questions.
maybe something was out of order when you were at your university, and this piece of news surprised you and touched your soul. Can you tell us this story?
Do you want me to talk about my grandmother?
About your grandma? Okay.
What's the news?
Do you like your grandma and why?
Sorry?
Do you love your grandma and why?
What's the question? Of course I do.
Why? I have buried my grandma 1 month ago.
You have what?
Buried my grandma. She was pronounced dead 1 month ago.
I don't know. I don't hear you very
Sit
well.
down!
I started having a bad English. Can you talk slowly?
She died. Like people do.
What did you say?
She left us for the better world.
She passed away.
Passed away. She
You lost her last month?
last month, yes. She had been suffering for 10 years after she had been knocked down by a tram, and she was lying
So
all
she
this
was sick?
time.
She was sick?
Hmm?
You said she was sick?
Yes, she was knocked down by a tram and was lying all the time for 10 years. Had been lying.
Oh, okay.
And I'm happy that she stopped suffering in this world.
That could be easier actually for her beloved. Like it's much easier than a sudden loss. You get it?
Yes, of course. You can't understand it while you run into such difficulties. When you see your beloved grandma with skin
Wrinkles.
I don't know when Adilya is supposed to Adilya separate from her.
Can you tell Yusuf to just turn off his mic? Because
It's not in my place.
very Yusuf.
What?
Yusuf, can you just turn on
I
your...
I want to understand you talking about just now.
Yusuf, can you turn down your micro?
What?
Turn down your micro.
One minute.
If you could turn off your mic because it's bringing some noise.
And how is going on your studying, your French studying? You have made some, have you
I stopped.
perfected it?
How's your French? You know?
Yeah, I haven't. I'm not studying French anymore. But I think I'm gonna join a center to improve my French. But because it's not, I mean, the language is not important for me at the moment as much as my studies. Do you get me? So after I got my graduation, because it's my last year, I have to take it. I would be focusing on this stuff like English, French, other things.
Yes, I can't understand how one can learn something unless he gets or she gets money from it. I have a particular reason to dedicate a lot of time to learning
Study? Why? Can you tell us? Can you tell us why do you spend a lot of time?
Where my work requires this skill.
Skill.
Even in Yandex, I have to speak to the USA partner, and the rest of my work is also connected to jobs, also connected to English.
With English.
As a tutor and an English teacher too.
As a tutor.
That's how it works. But in case of in Zainab's case, I think she's right. She has to focus on something more essential for
Yeah.
her. But she knows better. Okay, she has decided it's time to work out.
Work out.
Okay. I have watched a program about Casablanca, and I learned that the main activity occurs in the city center. There is a small area where some people with snakes doing some tricks and so on. It's such an amazing country. Zainab, do you know if it's possible to visit your country at the moment? Because my wife and me thinking of some small travel, some small journey. We wanted to visit Britain, but some troubles with visas and lockdown erected.
You mentioned UK, and you know, I want to tell you something interesting and important to me, because I have a friend in the UK, and I have a friend in Russia as well. The thing is, they met each other here in Yekaterinburg, in my city, but they got married in April last month in the UK.
What he did?
Got married. They got married.
Your she friend and your
Yeah,
UK he
my-
friend got
They
married.
both they both
Ah.
they met here in Russia.
What a
I was-
wonderful story.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised to hear it because happened. Yeah. Right now she is in UK in the UK.
What a happy friend you have.
Yeah. So I was just so happy to hear it from them. I think
Look, I don't put blame on women who
Did you want to travel to the UK?
Yes, but when I start learning how to do it, I came to a conclusion that it's quite risky because of their lockdown policy and some restrictions about.
Which city?
My wife tends to visit London, but
London? Oh my
it's
God.
the worst idea, and that's was one of the few points why I decided not to go. I don't want to visit London. For me, it's like visit Moscow. Nothing
It's
special.
like Moscow because yes, and I think
All the same as to me. I would like to visit some small town.
all of my British friends told me don't visit London. If you like to learn something about British culture, you need to visit something else, somewhere else. No, instead of London. I think yes. No, but who knows? Maybe one day, I will definitely visit London. The UK in general.
And one of my acquaintances told me that I should be careful with the price of their means of transportation. For instance, if you want to catch a train from London to the south parts of the UK, there are islands. It may cost you about $300 their money, how pounds or whatever.
Pounds, British pounds.
And I was shocked by this piece of news.
Because it's quite expensive, yeah.
It's utterly expensive, I would say.
To live and travel that, but yeah.
And I'm happy to hear that your friend
They got married, yeah.
such a success of your life.
They that's true.
Naina, is there any difficulty to visit your country according to local policy, lockdown, and so on?
Of course, I think all the countries are like this. But only with some countries, not all. You get me? don't know.
Most of them.
Yeah. But I don't know. I'm not working with clients.
Will you meet us if we visit your country?
Oh no.
No, I'm going to cry.
I'm just kidding. I will go to Russia one day.
Oh, maybe you
Okay.
will come to us. We will catch you
No.
and keep you prisoner.
No, I mean I will come to Alexander. I will not come to Vladimir.
Don't
Okay.
talk.
Welcome.
You're nasty piece of work.
Sorry?
You're a nasty piece of work. You're a bad girl talking to your
yeah.
friends this way.
Yeah.
But if you visit Alexandra, she I think would notify me that you are here.
Ah, yeah.
And maybe I take a vacation to look at you from behind of tree.
That's it. That's it. I'm not gonna share it. Sorry, I'm eating. I'm eating
It's okay. We all do. Okay. But now we more think about keeper. How in English keeper? Keeper. Let me see.
What do you mean?
Keepers make that.
Cyprus. Guys,
Cyprus.
how should I pronounce
Cyprus.
it?
No, not Cyprus.
Cyprus.
Cyprus. Yes, it's
Cyprus.
an island. Greece island.
Greece?
Yes, Greece island.
Hi,
Greece. Greek island.
Or
Greek island.
no,
Not Greek.
Greece
what's
is a
the
country.
Greek island?
Greek island.
the
Yes,
name
Greek
island?
island. It's quite easy to get there, and nothing is required.
Yeah,
But
it's 2 hours. It's 2 hours difference from Morocco to Greek. It's very close for us. I know a friend from there, and I'm planning to one day to meet that person.
yeah, I know.
Because there are so many islands there and so beautiful places there.
Yes, something out of common order.
Hmm.
But I still dream of visiting Britain. Nothing else is.
Britain.
It's so boring. I'm not much of a traveler. I prefer to spend my time practicing something instead of lying
Home.
on the beach or whatever it is. When I was oh, it's Maghrib time. I have to go. Will you join us next time, or you can keep talking if you want?
No, I think I have a lesson in 2 minutes.
Yeah, go
With
ahead.
the UK. By the way.
Oh. Okay, I wish you had a nice lesson.
Time I will join you for.
Okay.
Thank you.
My love to all you. Have a nice
Okay.
evening. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye.
Um,